What's up, guys? Michael Valor here, coming at you quick in Puerto Vallarta, okay? I'm going to butcher that a little bit. I got an American accent. But we are here in Mexico. I want everybody to share this. As soon as you get on, I want you to click share. I want you to tag your teams. I want you to tag your friends because we are making the movement move. We are changing lives as we speak. I'm ecstatic to do this live. I'm going to keep this one relatively short. I just want to touch on a simple concept because we are getting level 1 concepts down. We're becoming masters of, let me say this real quick, it's level 1. We're still on level 1. With all the stuff I've taught, I felt restricted because I wanted to give you guys level 7 concepts. I want to give you level 8 concepts. I want to walk you all the way to level 10. But the deal is that we've got to learn to walk before we can run. So let's stay on level 1 concepts. We're going to wrap it up with this quick concept here. What we're going to be talking about today, I'm going to get rolling. Let's give it 10 more seconds. Let's give it 10 more seconds. Get your friends on. Come on. Get excited. Have fun. Get your notes out. We better be using blue pens. I want notebooks ready, self-development notebooks ready, and then get your modules moving, okay? I want everything in front of you. Right now, you are in Star Command. You're standing in front of your spaceship, and you're seeing all the stats there are to your life, okay? I want you to get focused here. We've got a lot to cover, okay? So what we're going to be talking about today is the difference between information, knowledge, and wisdom, okay? There's a big, vast difference between each one of those things. And we actually live in the information age, okay? It's pretty crazy how it turns out that we're living in the information age. We're bombarded with information. Literally every advertisement that comes across your phone, comes across your screen, is trying to vie for your attention right now as we speak. As you are on this live, I want you to understand and realize that people are wanting your attention. You might be getting pings, notification, text. There's a TV over here, there's radio over here. You're hearing something in your earphones right now that is different than my voice, okay? And that's because our attention is so very valuable, and where your focus goes, your business grows, okay? That's just how it works, right? So we live in this information age, and you would think that it would just boost us up. I mean, we would go crazy with the amount of knowledge and new insights and innovations and all the futuristic stuff that could come out from us being engulfed in this age here. But the difference is that people aren't using the information right, okay? And there's a huge difference between information and knowledge. Major difference between those two things. Seriously, you get information every single day, like these posts that you're reading about someone's cat who died yesterday in a flat tire and how someone's sad, and then maybe 6 or 7 of your friends are posting about success stuff and they're trying to pump you up and like give this knowledge from all over the place. And what I'm telling you is that that's a bunch of information. What it's going to do, it's going to clutter your brain. It's going to clutter your pathway to success. And what I'm trying to get us to do is gain knowledge, okay? And why do we want knowledge? Because we get this storehouse of knowledge, right? It's like a balloon. We just blow it up, like we blow up this balloon, okay, of knowledge. When we're ready to go on to the next level and be the next level individual, we pop that balloon, and that's when we grow. That's when that burst decision happens that brings us from point A to point B. So let's cover this real quick. All right, everybody on here, okay, I want you guys to stay active with me, okay? I want you to be posting in the comments one characteristic that would make a good person for you to hire them, okay? If they were sitting across from you and you were gonna hire them, what is one characteristic that you would want them to have, okay? We've got courage. Courage is a great one. Ambition, determination, okay? Right? All these things. Talk like extrovert. That's a characteristic, right? So write down those characteristics in the comments. I want everybody to be seeing what these other people are posting, what other people value. We're going to do a quick exercise real quick that's going to show you some amazing stuff about attitudes and about skills, okay? Attitudes and skills. And we're going to tie that right back into this information age that we're in and make sure that we are getting knowledge and we're not getting bombarded, okay? Success is simple. It's literally a simple equation. From step A all the way to Z, it's planned out. There's a human growth pattern that we need to experience in our brains over and over again to get us to where we need to go. Does that make sense? So what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to show you what some of these qualities are. Keep writing them down. Some of these qualities that people are now looking for in the marketplace, okay? Now, I want you to take all of those qualities that are written down in the comments right now, all the qualities that you thought of in your head, all the qualities that are now popping up as you're thinking about this, okay? And take those qualities and ask yourself if one person had all those qualities, okay? One person had all those qualities, would they not make a better friend? Would they make a better business partner? Would they make a better prospect, an interviewer? Would they make a better mom? Would they make a better teacher? Would they make a better doctor? Yes. Why? Because those principles are not just for one industry. Those principles are universal, okay? that all the things that you wrote down right now, all the good things that popped into your brain, all the values and characteristics work for every industry. It's not just one. Okay? Now what I want you guys to do is I want you to look at all of those as a list, and I want you to pull it between attitudes and skills. Okay? Some of them are skills and some of them are attitudes. Does that make sense? Some things that don't require any skill, like being early, always showing up early, being a prompt person, takes no skill to do that. You see what I'm saying? How about giving energy? Does not take skill. Does not take skill. It takes an attitude. See what I'm saying? So attitudes are a little bit more difficult because we got to cultivate those. But only we control our attitudes, right? All right? Okay? Other side is skills. We can develop any skills we want. So that entire list that you wrote down there about a successful person with whatever qualities that you thought of can be attained by you. Literally. Isn't that incredible? Doesn't life get so much more invigorating when you understand that you can design yourself, grow yourself, and it's limitless? The amount of stuff that we know right now in the universe, okay, period, as human beings is so infinitesimally small. It's tiny, right? But literally, we are building our own images, okay? Off everybody we talk to. Every single time we have that conversation with someone, every time we connect, every time we touch a heart, guess what? Things change, okay? And people get conceptions, preconceptions, conceptions of who you are, right? Before they even met you. If you're getting on this for the first time and you're seeing me talk, you may have heard of who I am or what I do. And that is going to change how you view this. That's it. End of story. We all base it off images. Okay? Our brain literally dictates in the first 2 seconds exactly who that person is, if they're worth listening to, if they're attractive, if they'd be a good mate, all of those things. So quick, so very quick, right? All right, so now let's tie this back in. Information, knowledge, and wisdom, okay? We are in an age that we are getting bogged down and your shoulders are getting compressed and you're turning into this information addict, right? Where information is just something you need to constantly eat. You need to be gathering it all the time. You're on Facebook, you're scrolling, you're watching videos that don't even matter to you. Videos that don't even attain your success. We've already wrote down exactly what it is you want in life, but you're telling me that all these funny videos of a dog running around trying to grab its tail or a baby throwing up on itself is going to get you to your goal. That's not the case. It's just not going to happen. Am I right? Let's think about it. Let's think about it for real. Is any of these messages that you're answering going to get you to success? Is it going to get you to your dreams? Is it going to get you to what makes you happy? You wrote down what makes you happy. You know what that desire is inside of yourself that you want to be or that you want to do or that you want to go. I'm out here in Mexico right now doing my job for one of the greatest companies, honestly, in the entire world. More than a company, it's a family, honestly, okay? And I'm living my life on my terms. And you can't tell me that I wouldn't want to get on here and share this knowledge with you. This is not information, this is knowledge. Why is it knowledge? Because it's compacted, it's put together. How do you ride a bike? Okay, there's a bunch of different things. First, you got to know how to switch the gears. Then you got to know how to do the brakes. Then you got to know how to pedal, right? It's all different little things. But compiled together, it becomes riding a bike. Does that make sense? And success is the exact same thing. Information comes in clusters. Information comes in clusters. You want to understand one thing at a time. You don't want to tackle the entire whale at once, okay? Devour a whale. How do we devour a whale? One bite at a time, okay? We're going to be taking it down little bit by little bit, little bit by little bit. We became soldiers of success. We've been sharing the gold emoji. We know what gold means to us, okay? We know focus, desire, and belief in our lives. We know how to create habits, build modules, and write down things we want in our life and how to attain them by simple habits and 21-day cycles to get to exactly what we want. And now I want to tell you that all of that is amazing stuff. That is real, true knowledge that you can apply. Here's the difference. Right now, you're going to get off this live and you're going to go look at a bunch of stuff that doesn't matter. You're going to read a bunch of books by authors you don't know. You're going to watch videos and audios that are going to change your mind and take you off that pattern of success, take you off that rhythm, take success off your mind, make you lose your focus. And I want you to look at it a different way. I want you to understand that your mom, your dad, your family needs you to succeed. Why? Because you came into this world as a brand new being and it's time to rock. You're alive only for a short amount of time. And that amount of time drives me, man. It gets me so excited. And guess what? When I get excited, what do I want? Information. I want more information because you think information is power, but what happens is we get bogged down by this information, we get clogged up, and then we can't act. We can't act concise because we're overly conscious. All right, let's talk about that. overly conscious. What does that mean, Mike? That means that I'm thinking too much about everything that I'm doing. I am trying not to fail, which, let me tell you this, here's a nugget, makes you fail. You try not to fail, you fail, okay? Literally, okay, we got 2 football teams, and they've got a special teams for like goal prevention, okay? Goal prevention. It's a goal prevention team. They practice all week. They get in goal prevention formation to make sure that the other team does not score. What happens? What happens? I'm pretty sure a majority of points in the game are scored in the fourth quarter. In the fourth quarter. If we're looking at stats like that, it's because they're preparing for the other team not to score, which puts in their mind they might score. Makes the other team try way harder. Do you see what I'm saying? It's about bursting through these small limitations that we have in our mind over and over and over again. So the first thing with success that we needed to find out was that our desire, our vision, it can be so large and that other people can fit in it and that you can build an interface with that desire and you can grow a company, you can grow a business, you can grow a movement. And right now you're a part of the golden movement. We're literally expanding like crazy. We're about to be featured on BuzzFeed in the next week or so. This is huge stuff. We are literally changing lives. And when you change lives, you change the world. It was amazing. One time when I was doing a talk, I talked to a group of people, and it was like I'd say like 11 kids in the audience, and I said it doesn't matter how many kids are sitting in front of me, it doesn't matter how many people are on this live right now. If one person can hear this and it can go into their brain and it can sit there and it can marinate in this information, in this knowledge, in this wisdom, if it can do that, you'll change the whole world. If you change one person's life, tonight you change the whole world. There's 2 ways to change people's lives. 1, repetition. Why do we do this every single Wednesday? Why do we keep giving you more knowledge? Why do we keep pumping this good stuff into you? Why do we play the affirmations? Why do we program our mind? Why do we set goals and desires and try to achieve success through all-out action? Why? Because it's repetitious. Repetition is the mother of all knowledge. And knowledge applied is power, right? And what do we want to be more than anything? Powerful. We want to be powerful in our lives. We want to take our lives back. Well, our lives have been just thrown out into the distance, and I'm going to rant here a little bit. Our lives have been thrown out into the distance, where what I mean by that is that all these companies are vying for your attention. They're feeding you terrible, terrible things, right? And we're just wasting our lives away, but looking at these cellular devices that weren't here. The quality of life 40 years ago was just so much better through the experience, right? Not through the technology, not through the food, not through the modern medicine, but just through the experience. It was more enjoyable. Love was real. Oh my gosh, love was real. There was a girl in school and there were 2 guys that liked her. It wasn't 60 guys in her Instagram DMs. You see what I'm saying? The game has changed. But what we have to do as soldiers of success is adapt to the game. It's not the strongest always who wins, but it's the guy who adapts the best. It's the guy who understands the game, learns the system, grows within it, and starts to make moves towards his success. Look, it's not tomorrow that you'll be successful, but this process is a guarantee. It's the law of eventual certainty. There is no way that you fail. But what I need you to do is I need you to take all the information that you're getting on a consistent basis and throw it out. Okay? And focus on gaining knowledge. Focus on getting precise concepts. Focus on, and if it's me that's going to be your mentor, make it me. Make it me. Make me tied into your goal. Make me the one who has to get you there, okay? And I can do it. Why? Why can I do it? Because I'm dedicated, man. Because I am inspired. I am desperately inspired to change people's lives. Because I lost 60 pounds. I gained $250,000 business every year. I'm in Puerto Vallarta, or however you say it in Mexico, and I'm having a blast with my best friends. And that's the life you need to be living. You need to be living the life that you want to live. I don't want you to wake up tomorrow and feel bad. I don't want you to wake up tomorrow and say, I could have done more. I don't want you to wake up when you're 70 and say, I lived a reasonable life and I could have lived unreasonably. I could have went after my dreams a little bit more. I could have tried a little bit harder, because what did going safe get me? What did going the safe route get me? In the end of the game, it gets you despair. It gets you regret. And regret's the worst thing you can ever do, because we got a certain amount of time. And after that amount of time, we're done. That's it. Game over. So let's get successful. People came and told me in this last week that success in business is not their thing. Okay? It's not their thing. Success is not their thing. And I couldn't imagine that. It blew my mind, because what success is, it transcends business. It's everyday life. It's living to the fullest. It's transferring your vision. It's having enthusiasm. It's living creatively. It's reading books because they make you grow and you can see more of life. Your perception increases. You're literally creating yourself every single day, but you're so attached to who you were yesterday that you just keep loving the same weaknesses. And the thing I had to do was I had to get down and dirty. I had to make a decision. I had to say, listen, Mike, I get it. You're overweight. You're overweight. you're not that funny, people don't like you, and you make no money. You got a future, but it doesn't look that bright. It's pretty dim, actually. Take the shades off. And I said that wasn't me anymore. That just wasn't going to be me. And I was going to stand for overcoming. I was going to stand for a next step in humanity. I was going to show people possibilities. That a kid from nothing with $40 to my name could build an empire. And not just any empire, but the human empire. The entire thing where we can impact everybody. Because let me tell you this, in Mexico, one thing I found is that everybody's got these different languages, and it's hard to communicate with people because they're speaking Spanish, and I don't know Spanish. I flunked Spanish too, pretty bad. So I don't know Spanish at all. But you know what? A laugh is in every language. A smile is in every language. Okay? A nice clap, a pat on the back, a human interaction, it's in every language. Does that make sense? And if you point at someone's shoes and they look cool and you say, nice shoes, man, that's it. He doesn't understand what you're saying, but he knows you got nice shoes. He saw you smile, he saw you open up, and it changes people's lives. The ripple effect is everywhere. But right now, you're going to click off this live and you're going to watch a video about a dog licking peanut butter off a spoon. You're going to watch a fight video. You're going to spread some more violence, hate. You're going to be upset about the state the world is in instead of blocking it all out, thinking positive and getting your life the way you need it to be, getting your life better, and that's knowledge. I want you to be applying knowledge, not information. If you read 60 books in 1 week, guess what? You're going to have a hard time retaining all of that stuff, okay? But if you read the same book over and over again every single day and you just stick on it, you just stick on it, you just stick on it, and you just drive that concept home, it changes your life forever. I was thinking about Tony Robbins after we met, we shook hands, and I was really thinking about what it is he does. And he's been doing a very similar conference for over 30 years now, and it's impacting more people every single year. It's getting him a Netflix special, which, by the way, is one of my dreams, okay? So we're going to work on that. Everybody, write it down. Michael Valor is getting a Netflix special. We're going to do that, okay? We're going to do that, gold soldiers. We are going to do that. But anyway, gets him a Netflix special, and Tony keeps talking about the same thing. He talks about unleashing the power within, and he's got a date with destiny, and feeling yourself, and having a heart, and being a soul, and getting amped, and getting in peak state. All these same things he's been talking about, and what I'm telling you is that that's knowledge. That's why it lasts. Knowledge is forever. Knowledge is eternal. It'll keep going and going and going. The same stuff that was written down by Marcus Aurelius, okay, in Meditations is as valuable as today's Rich Dad, Poor Dad. Does that make sense? It's as valuable. The knowledge level is the same. Does that make sense? Okay? So we need to be looking at knowledge and not information. We need to not get bogged down anymore. Please. Please don't get bogged down anymore. Please don't click off this live and go watch useless videos and send crappy messages and stupid meme pictures that make you giggle for 2 seconds. I'm trying to change lives. You're trying to change your life. That's why you're on here to begin with. That's why you're watching. It's because your life can change. Because otherwise you wouldn't be watching. If you didn't believe that, then why would you watch me? Why would you try anything? But the thing is, you've got hope. It's in there. It's lit up inside of you. And guess what? Hope is knowledge, my friends. Hope is wisdom even. Hope is what makes us all do what we're doing on a day-to-day basis, to try to grow past our parents' level, or to try to prove ourselves in our community and try to be good citizens. You wrote down qualities and characteristics of the right person to hire, the right citizen, the right doctor earlier today, and that means they're universal. That means all of you were thinking the same kind of characteristics. Isn't that crazy? And that all those characteristics are either one of two things: an attitude or a skill, and both of which you know right now. Okay, I want to get you happy. Okay, I want you to smile with me. Smile as hard as you can, like just you know what I'm saying? Smile, like smile, come on, smile, like feel good right now. Look, that's an attitude. That's an attitude. You can change that. And now tell me this: if I go practice one skill every single day for the next 30 days, am I going to get better at that skill? Yes. I'm going to get better at that skill. It's a guarantee. So if all of what makes us live a good life is either an attitude or a skill, and we can attain both of those things, why would we not start applying knowledge and not information? When we apply the knowledge, it becomes wisdom. W. That was pretty cool, right? Pretty cool little hand trick there. It becomes wisdom. And when you're wise, you know the outcome. The outcome is NBGT. Nothing but good things. You need to start speaking that into your life. I guarantee your life changes in 21 days if you just start telling people that. Nothing but good things happen to me, man. NBGT. Nothing but good things. You see what I'm saying? You're here right now. You've overcome everything in your past. Every single obstacle got in front of you. It was like a stick in the road. And some people get caught on those sticks for the rest of their life. They just keep looking at the same stick and they never move past it. And all I'm asking you to do is I'm telling you that there's a simple way to lift up one knee, kick it over, and step over that stick. And to get to the life that you want to live and to achieve the fulfillment that you want to have, okay? We need to understand that attitudes and skills are the only thing standing in between us and success. And all of this information is completely useless. It's actually hindering us. It's like more cinder blocks in our bag on our journey to success. And we're just carrying these big, heavy cinder blocks on our back, and our back feels so bad, it's like about to snap. And what I'm asking you to do is to turn off the apps. I'm asking you to stop looking at useless stuff. I'm asking you to put real thoughts in your brain and start focusing on what you need to become successful. Whether that means that you need to get more focus on your schoolwork, or whether that means you need more desire in your life. You need to find out what it is that'll make you happy. You need to look at what it will take to get fulfilled. Whatever it is, turn your phone off for 5 minutes, go in the bathroom, look yourself in the mirror and say, hey man, listen, it's me and you, buddy, okay? And we're just gonna have to figure this out on our own. The first thing first is this, I wanna be happy. And if I'm not happy, I'm gonna be unhappy. So I need to get happy real quick. And how are we going to do that? Okay, whether it be doing well in school, getting your dream job, doing well in business, getting a huge empire, having people look at you as a leader. Literally, life changes by our skills and our attitudes. And we need to stop applying the information. We need to start applying the knowledge and becoming wise. We need to start understanding that this outcome is guaranteed and that you should operate based on that. Success is no more a chase. Success is now chasing you. You are going so fast, man. You need to be doing those habits every day. I hope you have those 3 bubbles written up on your wall and all the derivatives that match those modules and that are going to make your life better and better. And as you do it, I want you to feel empowered. I want you to open yourself up a little bit to the life and become self-aware and start to enjoy and start to grow and start to work harder and be your best. Because guess what? You're going to be either way. So I like to add the best part in there, okay? People get so worked up with me about that. Mike, you're so full of yourself. You're so full of yourself. You say that you're the best. Listen, I'm the best version of myself. And I know that because of the blood, sweat, and tears that I put every day in the daily grind. I know that the habits make the man, and the man makes the actions, and the actions make the world. Okay, and that this world is run by actions of men, and that if I can be a good person, and if I can give back to my community, and if I can apply value, and if I can give knowledge and move into wisdom, and people can look to me for understanding on what's happening in the world, look, I've done my part, and on the way, look, I'm gonna enjoy it. I'm gonna enjoy it. We saw a beautiful sunset here down in Mexico, and I just never thought I could get here. And here's what I'm telling you right now: you can get there. You can get there. You can get there, because I had no way of getting anywhere. And I came here to show you that any of you can get there. Apply your knowledge, become wise. All of it is a skill or an attitude. Develop the skills and create an environment for that attitude to become. Lose your attachment of your old self and create a new self every single day. Start to live full, start to chase your dream, start to build that desire, and get 5 minutes in front of the mirror and talk to yourself. I know it sounds kind of crazy, but you're your biggest fan right now.